Hello, good morning, man. It's your boy, you know what it is, man. Real easy, man. You feel me? We out here. We out here. Happy Friday. Happy Fridays, hey. Make sure you hit them thumbs up. You feel me? If you fuck with your boy, hit them thumbs up, man. Even if you don't fuck with your boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still good. Hit them thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we on YouTube for. Is to hit them thumbs up. That's what we on Instagram for. That's what we on all the social media platforms for. To double tap and hit them motherfucking thumbs up. You feel me? So let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. A little tizzy. What's happening with you? Boy, what's good with it? You know what it is. You know what it is. Hold on, bro. Let me get situated real quick. Let me get this. Let me wipe my motherfucking lens off, bro, because I got the ghetto fabulous set up. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas holding their motherfucking phone and shit, trying to do shit. I'm about to put my shit in the cup holder, though, bro. Like an old school G, though. You feel me? Like, you don't know niggas who throw they shit in the cup holder, nigga. This only supposed to be drinks and shit that go in your motherfucking cup holder, nigga. Who you know throw the cell phone up in that motherfucker, okay? Ah, shit. Come on, cuz. You can't make this shit up, Brody. You feel me? Y'all know what it is. Hit them thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? For every motherfucker that step in this building, hit them thumbs up, bruh. Straight up. There you go. I gotta start regulating on y'all one time. Hit them. That's three people. Hit them thumbs up, algorithms. Hit them thumbs up, algorithms. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Hit them thumbs up. It's Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the last two games of the play-in. You know what I mean? Sacramento Kings versus the New Orleans Pelicans. And the Chicago Bulls take down the Miami Heat. There's a lot of different storylines. There's a lot of different things going on with those two games. A lot of injuries. Alex Caruso not going to suit up for Chicago. And then Jimmy Buckets, man. Jimmy Buckets out for Miami. So it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on. And then in the Kings game, you already know Malik Monk. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin Huerter is out. But then also, huge blow for the New Orleans Pelicans, Zion Williamson out. So it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. Think about that, y'all. That's going to be tough, man, you know? Hooray! Ho! So, hey, it's a lot of questions to be answered. In my opinion, I think Jimmy Butler will be moved this offseason. I think still, somehow, some way, you're going to find Donovan Mitchell in a Miami Heat jersey. You know what I'm saying? They always compared him to D-Wade as far as his play, his athleticism, his style, like that flashiness. You know what I'm saying? They always try to make different comparisons with players, and D-Wade always wanted to get Donovan Mitchell in a Miami Heat uniform, even though D-Wade is minority owner of, or has a part ownership in the Utah Jazz still. You know what I'm saying? It's all a part of the plan, bro. You know what I mean? I think Donovan Mitchell, he's going to find his way in a Miami Heat jersey, and I think they're going to move on from Jimmy Butler, because if you don't know the reports out of Miami is that on the team plane, Jimmy Butler said to Tyler Hero, who had a terrible game and shot them out of the game, like he always does, and doesn't play any defense. He said 7 for 27? Oh, he said 8 for 27? And Tyler Hero, they had words, and Tyler Hero threw a punch. What's good with it, Cam? What's good, my God? NBA! Yeah, okay. Hey, Tyler Hero allegedly threw a punch at Jimmy Butler and missed. And Jimmy Butler then yelled 8 for 28. And that really made him mad. And Jimmy Butler over the years has always had problems and dust-ups with his teammates or coaches. And at some point, that's going to come to an end. And he's battled health situations. Jimmy Butler's always been injured at some point in his career. And I just think that, along with Donovan Mitchell, who's kind of like, been through the injury bug. So it's just one of those things, bro. I think Miami Heat is gonna move on from Jimmy Butler at some point, whether it's this season, next season, or at the end of this contract. I don't know when that is, but shit, I still think, they're gonna try to find a way to get Donovan Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion. So we'll see what happens with that. Hey, Heron, what's good, my guy, man? Salute. So we got that, and then New Orleans Pelicans, bro. I think if the New Orleans Pelicans lose tonight, Willie Green's job is on the line tonight. I still think that he gets fired at the end of the season because New Orleans Pelicans kind of underachieved, overachieved, and then underachieved again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they was like a top 5, top 4 team for most of the whole NBA season, and then they went through a rough stretch in which they lost a lot of games at home, which prevented them, from being in a playoff situation. And I think that was detrimental to the season and Coach Willie Green's job, because since he's been there, he has changed the culture a little bit, but he still couldn't find a way to keep Zion healthy, even though that's not his responsibility, but he is the head coach, so somebody has to take the blame for that. And they're going to choose Zion over him. And Brandon Ingram has been, battling health issues ever since his All-Star season. And in my opinion, Brandon Ingram and Zion don't mix. They don't play well together. You know what I'm saying? They play better when you got one on the floor and one off the floor. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen that throughout their career playing together. You know what I mean? It's tough because both of them need the ball to be effective. And both of them are not catch and shoot jump shooters. They're rhythm jump shooters, which means they need to get their shots off the bounce. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard when you have players that cannot, get you in a triple threat and needs the ball to be impactful on a game. Like, they don't set screens off ball. Like, they don't grab a lot of rebounds. So it's just one of those things where you're going to have to choose. Do you want Zion future, or do you want Brandon Ingram, man? Hey, we got 9 people in the building. Can I get more likes? Everybody hit the like button. That's all I'm asking. Tap that like button, bro. That's free. All day, every day. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, I just feel like it's time. Willie Green's time has ran out. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really, do what he set out to do and get accomplished what the organization foreseen him doing when he took over the position. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they battle health issues, but I just think that you need to move on from, you have to put your young guys in the game. You got to start featuring the younger guys. I think Trey Murphy is better suited with Zion, because Zion, he draws so much attention that his ability to pass. But I also think Brandon Ingram has the passing ability, but he's more of a scorer in that sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? He likes to get you in ISO situations. Even though he should be healthy coming off of that injury, I think that he can fit in. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that New Orleans has a lot of good pieces, but Cody Hawkins is more suited for today's NBA game. That dribble, go one-on-one shit, that's a thing of the past, bro. Like, that shit right there, it kills your team. So when you got CJ McCollum at the top, dribble, step back and shoot terrible shots, and then on top of that, you don't get anything on the defensive side of the ball, that's not the recipe for winning basketball. It's just not. It's the recipe to get a max contract. That dribble, step back shit is a recipe to get a contract, a max contract, but not to win championships if that's your ultimate goal. And I would assume everyone's ultimate goal at some point is to try to help bring that franchise their either their first championship or their second championship. You know what I'm saying? So that should be the common goal. And you can't have players just holding the ball, dribbling for 16 seconds of the shot clock, and then want to pass it to one of the players and expect them to knock down a high pressure three with the shot clock going down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you're putting yourself and your teammates and your whole team in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? When that is the case. And I don't believe that that's how you should play, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get to a spot, make a move, get off the ball. Then keep moving. Go set some screens. Slash. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to do other things, bro. Create different mismatches for your teammates, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's how basketball should be played. Hey, B, what's good, my guy, bro? Salute. We had to go East Coast on this real quick, man. You know what I'm talking about? Probably call me deep with Robin Leach. It's the E-Leezy way, man. You know what I'm talking about? All right, back to regular schedule programming, man. You feel me? You know the algorithms don't like that, though. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to all my people, man. Happy Friday. So, we got to get back to, you know, we got to get back to the, you know what I'm saying, the playing situation. So, I think Sacramento is in a rhythm. I think Sacramento wins this game, even though New Orleans had beat Sacramento 5 straight times, you guys. 5. So they won all 4 regular season matchups, including the play-in in-season tournament matchup. That's 5 times in a row this year. But it's going to be hard, like De'Aaron Fox said, it's going to be real hard to beat a team 6 times. And if I'm Sacramento, I think they have more of a draw, you know what I'm saying, to the playoffs. They have more of a draw than New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, with the fan base and the organization. You know what I'm saying? There's more of a draw there, like, you know what I'm saying, for the money and all the whole thing. So I would love to see Sacramento get back in the playoffs and have an opportunity to win a first-round matchup, first time since 2001 or one of them seasons, 99, 2000, 2001. So, you know what I'm saying? I thought they were going to do it last year, but they just faced the Warrior team, and they ended up, you know what I'm saying, failing in that game 7 because Steph Curry just went bananas. But I still think that, you know, Sacramento has a really good team. The further Sacramento can, or the more Sacramento can extend their season, the more time you give your guy Malik Monk time to get healthy and come back. So we'll see what happens with that. I know he's not injured for the season, depending on how deep the Sacramento Kings go into these playoffs. But we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But I think Sacramento Kings will pull it out tonight. I think Sacramento Kings win and the Chicago Bulls win in these play-in situations. And the Chicago Bulls are going to face the Boston Celtics, which we know the Boston Celtics and Chicago Bulls over the years have a long, storied rivalry dating back to the Michael Jordan days when he went up against Larry Bird and they was getting walked down. You know what I'm saying? So, but then even after that, when we seen the D Rose and the Kevin Garnett Celtics in them face, you know, the Chicago Bulls. So it was those are really tough matchups, and I think that Chicago matches up well with the Boston Celtics. But it's going to come down to what superstars on either team can play defense and can knock down shots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a make or miss league. It's a make or miss league, y'all. So that matters. So we're going to see if the Boston Celtics can stand true to who they've been all season. You know what I'm saying? With leading the league in three-point attempts and also three-point makes. And if they can just impose their will on teams, like, you know what I'm saying? If they face the Miami Heat, I don't really like that matchup. It's no Jimmy Butler. It's really no star power in that game for the Miami Heat. And the Miami Heat time has run out. That Heat culture stuff, it's all fine and dandy, but it's just like outside of Jimmy Butler, they really don't have no killers. Scary Terry was injured. I don't know what happened with Scary Terry. They have a lot of question marks over there. Like, they need to, Pat Riley and Alonzo Mourning need to figure out what direction they really want to go and how they want to really build a championship contender. I don't believe the Miami Heat was a championship contender last year. I just don't. They just made a run, you know what I'm saying, an improbable run, which I already knew that it was going to come to an end against Denver. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's weird because I thought that they beat some good teams that was worthy of going to the finals last year, in my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Milwaukee and Boston, they beat two really good teams. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just didn't think that Milwaukee and Boston, I think they just tricked the series off. And then they beat New York, but New York really wasn't ready. Jalen Brunson first year, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart wasn't playing the way he was playing, and then they had all these different acquisitions, and then Julius Randle didn't play, you know what I'm saying, up to the expectations that we thought he would. So, but Miami need to really, like, I think it's the end of a lot of these teams, bro. It's like they're either in rebuild mode, like the San Antonio Spurs. Like, you know what I'm saying? We get the Lakers for an example. We got the Boston Celtics. I'm just talking about teams over the years that have won most of all the championships. The Golden State Warriors. These teams are kind of like regressing in a sense. Other than Boston, but Boston still has to go win championships. They're built to win over the next several years. But are they, though? See, because they always underachieve when you expect them to win. So that's a huge question mark. A lot of these teams that have been the staple and been winning most of the championships, are appearing in most of the finals, they're starting to regress. They're starting to get in rebuild mode. They're starting to lose in play-in situations, or be in a play-in situation and not even be qualifying for the playoffs. There's a lot of question marks, bro, with a lot of these great franchises. And it seems like there's a new era now. Like, it seems like the teams that you never expected to do anything are at the top. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what that is. Like, that's what we're seeing right now. It's a lot of parity across the NBA. A lot of these other teams are older, slower, and then a lot of these other teams are younger, quicker, more athletic. You know what I'm saying? So it's the speed of the game is starting to catch up with some of our more veteran franchises. You know what I'm saying? So, and then that's what you're starting to see. It's hard to compete when you put dinosaurs on the court. You know what I'm saying? Dinosaurs can only run so fast and cover up so much space. You know what I'm saying? But when you putting them motherfucking cheetahs on the court, you know what I'm saying, and them hyenas, a dinosaur don't have a chance at catching them motherfuckers, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, keep it 100. And that's just what we're seeing right now. So I think that first round matchup with Boston and Chicago would be better for the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And I think that they will have a better chance to compete. You know what I'm saying? I think Chicago will put up a better first round series against Boston Celtics because they play them well and they match up with them well. You know what I'm saying? Moving over to, you know what I'm saying, the Western Conference in the 1-8 matchup, if Sacramento ends up winning this game, then I think that that's going to be a good matchup. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento and OKC, they have had a lot of battles, and you know that's Domantas Sabonis' former team in which OKC gave up on Domantas Sabonis. because I guess they really didn't see the bigger picture, and they gave Domantas Sabonis to the Indiana Pacers, and then the rest is history. Domantas Sabonis you know what I'm saying, make a couple of All-Star teams since then, and then Indiana gave up on Domantas Sabonis, and then Domantas Sabonis moved to Sacramento. So there's a lot of different storylines there, like, you know what I mean? And I just think that that'd be a good matchup. You would get two explosive point guards. You would get, De'Aaron Fox versus a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You know what I'm saying? I think that's better for TV. That's better for the ratings, in my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would be a really good matchup, in my opinion, even though that series can go either way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that it'll be very hard for Sacramento to win on the road. They haven't really been a strong road team this year. But I think that OKC can win and hold down home court. And then I think that, Sacramento, depending on if Malik Monk plays or not, even though he played in all the regular season matchups and they lost, other than one, I think it was a 3-1 season series on that, but I'm not sure. But I know that OKC is a really good team. OKC has a chance to make it to a Western Conference Finals in their first year with this young core, bro. And it's not, I don't think it's a fluke that they're a number one seed. You just don't make a number one seed and hold down a fort for the whole season and then just get bounced like that. And I know that has happened in 1-8 matchup, but if it's a 1-8 matchup that you should be worried about, it's the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. Real talk. If you're going to be worried about a 1-8 matchup, I wouldn't be too worried about the OKC Thunder. Yeah, both teams has a shot. The Sacramento Kings does have a shot, but man, that'll be a really good series. Like, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Because I think Mike Brown and his ability to make adjustments and have his team prepared to play in a playoff situation, I think that's pivotal. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what Mark Daigneault, I don't know what we're going to get from him. But he's an excellent coach. I think he won Coach of the Year. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's a young and up-and-coming coach. And that team really bands together over in OKC. OKC is really a dark horse in the Western Conference. They're scary. Let's to be honest, bro. If you look at their matchups with the Denver Nuggets and the LA Clippers and the Minnesota Timberwolves, those are the other three teams that's a potential NBA. They've played really, really well. They won this regular season series with all three of those teams, or tied with one of them, and the other two they won. That's saying a lot for a young team, bro. That's saying a lot for a young team, and I think they're undervaluing, and they're really not giving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander his flowers. Chet Holmgren, even though this is his second year, this is his first full season playing, he's considered a rookie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Williams, rookie. You got a second year player. When have you seen these type of guys, second year players, really play an intricate part in having a really, really successful season? You don't really see that. It takes teams like young players, young star players, studs. It takes them about 5 to 6 years to get their feet settled in to where they really start making an impact. They made this type of impact right now. And all of their guys are young as hell. I think they might be one of the youngest teams in the whole NBA. They just added Gordon Hayward, which is good for him to, you know what I'm saying, see him back healthy playing, you know what I'm saying, basketball again. That's their only veteran on their team. Other than Shai Gilgeous, who's been in the league for about 6 years now, which the Clippers gave up on and traded him for Paul George, which I thought that was a mistake. But it also could still work out for the Clippers. Work out for both teams, to be honest. So just depends on what kind of Paul George are we going to get. We know Shai Gilgeous-Alexander ain't going to have no situations where he's talking about his mental health. You got to be strong, bro, in this game. In this game of hyenas, man, you know what I'm saying, where you get social media bullets from every direction, you have to be able to absorb that, bro, and take it for what it is. A lot of these players are weak mentally. They don't have a mental fortitude, and they don't have the testicular fortitude. Nigga, grow some motherfucking nuts, bro. Somebody always gonna be out there trying to find and create a narrative based off a missed shot, you know what I'm saying, a turnover. Like, that's just the nature of the beast. If y'all learned anything, if you learned anything, you would take Kobe Bryant as a prime example. Rest in peace to the greatest to ever do it. Take Kobe Bryant as a prime example on how the media turned on him and tried to paint him as a villain. Going to court, same day, no sleep, literally flying back from a racist ass Colorado to play in the game. If there's anybody that should have been impacted and affected, you would think it would have been his. But that's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? Think about this, y'all. Kobe Bryant defied the odds and conquered every challenge they tried to throw at him. And Kobe Bryant wasn't the media's friend, bro. And vice versa. They didn't like him, and he for sure didn't like them. But guess what? That didn't stop him from busting them motherfucking walls down and saying, motherfucker, I'm here. You can't stop me. I don't give a fuck what superstar you put up against me. So that's the type of mentality that you have to have, bro. You can't just say, oh, I love Kobe Bryant. I follow Kobe Bryant. He means so much to me. And then falter and fail in a situation to where you probably should have been stronger mentally. See, a lot of these players are coddled, bro. They're coddled. A lot of these players are coddled. And y'all need to understand that. They just don't have it in them. Are they great players? Yes. But it's a difference between, you know what I'm saying, being great and then being legendary. A lot of these players aren't legendary. But just keep that a buck. You know what I'm saying? Hit them thumbs up. Hit them thumbs up. T Prizzle in the building. Make sure y'all go follow T Prizzle, man. Like, share, subscribe. Go follow Cameron Hooper. You know what I'm saying? Humble Sports TV. Make sure y'all go follow all these people. What's good, guys? Yeah. In my opinion, this is really, they needed a better impressions. I agree. You are what you can control, bro. I like that. I like the way you put that. Humble. Salute to Humble Sports, man. I like the way you put that. Top of the morning, JD Kid. What's happening with you, man? I see you. Humble, I see you. Tune in Sports. Tune in. Hold on, tune in. I got you. Y'all go follow Tune In, bro. There you go, Tune In. I set you up, Brody. Tune In. Salute to you, bro. And he's a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. He has great content. He knows the game, bro. Humble guy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get no arguing over on his platform. Make sure y'all go like, share, subscribe, and donate if you can to Tune In Sports 1, bro. You know what I mean? You can catch him over there on BJ on the Pull Up Podcast. You know what I mean? And salute to them brothers. Make sure you go follow the Pull Up Podcast. Make sure you go follow Reem. You know what I'm saying? The Kareem Report. Make sure you go follow, you know what I'm saying, Rated R, Mookie over there. Make sure you go follow Showtime, On Point Sports. You go follow Nola Boy, bro. Make sure you go follow Ticket TV. The reason why a lot of these people, you know what I'm saying, including myself, is doing what we do. Make sure you go follow Too Raw for TV, Old Head Podcast, T Prizzle. I'm just throwing it out there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give love to all the YouTubers, bro. And if I'm missing anybody who got channels, bro, then I apologize. But I just want to show love to all my people, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and that is what it is, man. Hey, B said, I'm so happy Harden off my team. I forgot you was a Philly fan, huh? Philly. That's another tough series. Clippers are done. Okay. It must be a James Harden thing while you're AB. It must be a James Harden thing while you're saying Clippers are done. That's right, Cam. They don't have no true number one. OKC and what's the name is must see TV for sure. I agree with that. Yes, we all like that. You know what I'm saying? A. Heron is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Michigan, Detroit was good. Stand up in the building. So it's all love, bro. All love, bro. So yeah. So that was, I just went over the possible 1-8 matchups, which I think will happen, and I think would be better for the NBA if you want to talk about matchup and then, you know what I'm saying, promotion, you know what I'm saying, and viewership. In my opinion, I don't think nobody would want to see a hurt Miami Heat team with no superstar left on that team with older players. You know what I'm saying? Versus the Boston Celtics. It's just like we've seen that matchup for like 5 years in a row. Yeah, it's kind of dead now. I'm over that Miami Heat Boston shit. I'm sorry. The one team let another team win, and another team let another team win. They just going back and forth. So it's not really that entertaining for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I would rather just see new blood, new matchups, new storylines. You know what I'm saying? Younger teams. It's better for the game, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to hold on to all these dinosaurs, and they still got the crippled ass Lakers. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs somehow, some way, and we already know how that transpired and how that happened and came about. But in my opinion, bro, I don't know. But we could go ahead and move to the two. We can go ahead and move to the 2-7 matchup at both sides. So in the Eastern Conference, we got the Knicks versus the Philadelphia 76ers. That Knicks and Philadelphia 76ers, in my opinion, it's probably not going to be as close as it should. It's probably not going to be as close as we thought it would be. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have Joel Embiid, and they're actually favorite to win that series. But I don't know what they're banking that series on. Like New York Knicks, I think they're poised to make a run, maybe, and possibly to the Eastern Conference Finals, in my opinion. They have a really good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they didn't have OG Anunoby, Bogdanovich, Alec Burks, and some of those reinforcements, you know what I'm saying? Like a Mitchell Robinson who provides size, defense, and rebounding, then I probably would say that Philadelphia will win that series. But I really like the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks, the Tom Thibodeau-led team, and Tom Thibodeau's a good coach, and we can all agree, like the whole world, we have two eyes that he plays his players too many minutes. But it's okay because he gets the most out of his players. And I wouldn't say that his players runs out of gas, because guess what? Bro, it's the NBA, and they play every other day so where they can rest in between games and get their body right, get their nutrition right. You know what I'm saying? Get their mental right. So at this point in the game, bro, you want to have your best players on the hoop court. You want to have your best players on the basketball court. And in my opinion, the way they run that high pick and roll and spread that offense out with their shooters and the way they play defense, I think the Knicks players are like, man, we want to win. We're not going to let these niggas come in here and do what they want to do. Tom Thibodeau is really good at preparing his teams, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just think that with all the size they got with Hartenstein, Mitchell Robinson, you can go Precious Achiuwa, who played for Nick Nurse. You know what I'm saying? I just think that you can throw a lot of different looks at Joel Embiid. So who's going to be that next guy? Tyrese Maxey, in my opinion, I see a collapse coming from him. I don't think Tyrese Maxey can lead this team to an Eastern Conference Finals as the next best player right now. Maybe next year, maybe years to come, but right now that's a lot of pressure on Tyrese Maxey, and he didn't have that much pressure last year because he had a Hall of Famer in James Harden, you know what I'm saying, running the show. So it was easy for him to kind of play freely, but now you're the hunted. You're the next best player, so they're going to look to shut, you know what I'm saying, shut Tyrese Maxey down. And we know that what we've seen against Miami, Joel Embiid struggles against a zone. Because Joel Embiid is one of those big men who like to dribble, and hold the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? And take questionable shots at times, yes. He takes questionable shots at times. So y'all gotta really pay attention to that, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? He takes questionable shots. And he sometimes, a lot of times, Joel Embiid isn't a great passer out of the double team either. Joel Embiid will turn his back towards the weak side, and that's when you see Jimmy Butler get a lot of steals at the other night. You know what I'm saying? Before he got injured. Jado was good. So, if Joel Embiid can't dominate, which I don't think that he will do because Joel Embiid is still injured, you guys, the Philadelphia 76ers are going to end up running him out of the damn building, bro. The Philadelphia 76ers are going to lose Joel Embiid because of their mistakes, their selfishness. And I'm starting to realize that's exactly what James Harden was talking about with Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey is selfish and he's a liar. Why would you bring Joel Embiid back, or if he tore his motherfucking meniscus? And we've seen all the players that tear their meniscus out for the season. Lonzo Ball, D Rose, this player, Kawhi Leonard. Why would you bring him back? Motherfucking, what's his name? Zach LaVine, and a plethora of other players. Why would you bring Joel Embiid back this year? Joel Embiid has always struggled to stay healthy, and then you're going to rush him back? That's terrible management of your star and franchise player, in my opinion. And that's why I do believe in a couple years, they're going to move on from Joel Embiid. I can see Joel Embiid in a Rockets uniform because of the Hakeem Olajuwon comparison. I can. And you know Hakeem Olajuwon would love to work with Joel Embiid as far as footwork. You know what I'm saying? And bring that franchise back. And that's why you see the emergence of Alperen Sengun, which I thought Houston Rockets played better without Alperen Sengun. Think about that. Then you can add a player like Joel Embiid. Man, that's straight up, y'all. I think they really have a real shot. I done left my motherfucking wedding ring at home, man. Sorry, baby. It's all good. You know what it is. Rushing, as usual. It's all love, man. Yeah. Real talk. But yeah, they got more than enough size. They can throw bodies at. They got 18 fouls to give Joel Embiid a game. That's 18 fouls a game to give Joel Embiid. Let's just be honest. 18 fouls to give Joel Embiid, and guess what? They got Jericho Sims. You forgot. They can throw Jericho Sims out there. If all their other players get in foul trouble, they got Jericho Sims. And I'm not saying that they're stoppers, but it's size, physicality. We know Joel Embiid don't like physicality. He likes to flop around and try to bait the referees into calling foul for him. What if the referees don't give him those calls? That means he's going to be on the ground, you know what I'm saying, falling down, which is going to, you know what I'm saying, drain a little bit more energy from him. It's going to be a little bit more nicks and bruises, and then he's not going to be able to get back in transition. If the referees don't bail Joel Embiid out, the 76ers are done. And all of that Nick Nurse shit that they was talking about replacing Doc Rivers with is going to be all for nothing again. So put that in the proper perspective. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so high on this Joel Embiid shit. Yes, he's a great offensive talent, but is he a great defensive player? Is he a great pick and roll, you know what I'm saying, defensive player? No. The Knicks are going to be able to get whatever the shot they want. You still got an older Kyle Lowry on the court. What is he going to do? Who is he going to stop? If he matches up with OG Anunoby or Josh Hart, they just going to put his ass in a post, in a blender. That's easy. Or they going to run his ass off pick and rolls where he got to chase motherfuckers off the ball. Kyle Lowry ain't chasing niggas off the ball like that. Kyle Lowry's best years are way behind him. So if y'all banking on that, I do love Kelly Oubre, and I told everybody at the beginning of the season when they got Kelly Oubre in the offseason, I said that's the most important player to a Philadelphia run, and that can still be true. Kelly Oubre, who used to play for the Warriors and play for other teams, Washington, you know what I'm saying, Charlotte, Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? He's a good player. He just haven't been able to stick with one franchise for whatever reason. Maybe because the way they were building their team, or I don't know if they don't like his personality or how he is in the locker room. But he's been a journeyman already this young NBA career, and he was a lottery pick coming out of Kansas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kansas puts really good wings into the NBA. I must say that. A lot of them, most of them are in the NBA. You know what I mean? And have had real impact in college. So, but I thought Kelly Oubre came out of school early. He came out as a freshman. If Kelly Oubre stays in school for 3 years, possibly even 4, I think Kelly Oubre is maybe like a main player on a team. Like, real talk though. You know what I'm saying? Left hand, long, athletic. You know what I mean? Can shoot, can play defense. But sometimes you just need that experience. You know what I'm saying? Or learning how to become a great offensive player. Like, you know what I mean? But now he's just a player where you can give him a ball and at times he'll slash to the basket or he'll knock down, you know what I'm saying, a catch and shoot 3. But I think that he could have been more. And that's why I believe that these young players, they come out of school too early thinking that they're better than what they actually are. You know what I'm saying? Based off of what agents are telling them, what scouts are saying, and what the media is saying. You know what I'm saying? But if you stay in school a little bit, you know what I'm saying, get body grow, you know what I'm saying, learn the game a little bit more, you can become way better than what people thought. You know what I'm saying? Coming out early. That's just my opinion on that. You know what I mean? I know they chasing the bag and chasing the money, but shit, I think you're really not looking at it from a long-term perspective. When you have investors who make investments, they're not making investments to grow wealth. It's over the long haul. So if you buy stock, depending on how you play the stock market, you can do day trading, you know what I'm saying, with certain stocks. But a lot of people will buy a stock and hold on to it for a long time, and then years later, that stock and those shares that they bought will be worth so much more. Then you can sell them. Like, so that's building wealth over a period of time. See, they look for the quick money, but what you gonna do when you got that quick money and that money run out? Because now you got all your family members and everybody in your pockets. You want to go shop, you want to go get a home, you want to go get multiple cars, you want to go get all the best material shit, from the shoes to the clothes to the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? So now you really don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, because you were thinking short term and not long term. And if you especially want to be a hooper and play, come on, what the fuck are y'all doing? People dumb, man. Then, you know what I'm saying, it's a wrap. So you got to put that in perspective. But I don't know if Philly has enough. I don't think you can rely on Tyrese Maxey. I don't think you can rely on Tobias Harris, which I feel that they should have chose Jimmy Butler over Tobias Harris. You know what I'm saying? But, and you look at the other role players, Philadelphia is good. Buddy Hield really can't create his own shot the way he would like to, because they're playing him up tight. They have been shutting down Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield has not been shooting the ball consistently in a high percentage from the three-point line. You know what I mean? They've been really doing a good job on Buddy Hield, making sure that they don't allow Buddy Hield to get going and help the Philadelphia 76ers. So if you take Buddy Hield shooting out of the equation, which he's their best three-point shooter, he's a more pure three-point shooter than those other guys that I mentioned, then you really don't have anything, because Tyrese Maxey is going to look to go step back threes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he can do catch and shoot threes, but it's all going to be on how well Joel Embiid reads coverages. Because I'm telling you right now, Tom Thibodeau is going to show Joel Embiid different looks, and they're going to stick to that game plan. The game plan that Tom Thibodeau has drawn up He believes that we can guard Joel Embiid one-on-one because Joel Embiid is not as mobile right now. So, yes, if Joel Embiid was healthy, he can get around, use his size, use his footwork to get around the bigs of the Knicks and draw a lot of fouls on them. But it all depends on if the referees are going to bail him out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Too smart. What's good, my guy, bro? Micah, I see you. You got school today, Micah? What time is it? Micah, are you on your way to school? Yes or no? I don't know what time it is, and my clock in my car is fast. So okay, start at 8:30. Okay, all right, good. Love you, man. I'm gonna tap in with you later, man. You have a blessed day. Be all you can be, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it in the classrooms. Don't be eating no bullshit either. You get you a smoothie or something for lunch. You know what I'm saying? We gotta eat better. Remember that. I'll tap in with you later, son. Yeah, so we got that. We have that. Hold on. Let me tune in to the damn listener sports shit. 97, 95-7 the game. See what they talking about. Some bullshit on the Warriors.
The, the physical acts that will cost him his career, not only in
Yeah,
the NBA but beyond. The next level.
but like I mentioned, I think the Knicks will prevail in that series. Allow y'all to come in and get y'all shit off, bro. But I don't know. I was rushing. That's why. So that's my fault. I was rushing. My bad, y'all. But I salute to all y'all, bro, who come and fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how I feel about that Knicks series. We could go to the 2-7 matchup in the 2-7 matchup in the Western Conference. We already know LA Lakers versus who? Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets have owned the Lakers as of late, but there's a reason why the Lakers wanted this matchup. So this matchup is very, very tricky to me, even though I feel that Denver should beat them either in another sweep or a gentleman's sweep because Denver is really just that far superior than the Lakers and they're the defending champions and they know the Lakers inside out. But it's hard to really say because Denver might lay down. The Joker might not play like he's supposed to play. You know what I'm saying? Denver might lay down for them boys. So we got to put that in a proper perspective, you guys. Like, you know what I mean? Because we know how the NBA operates, y'all. The teams sometimes where you feel they should win, they end up losing for whatever strange reason. So always keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? They've been trying to promote the Lakers all season, even though there's been talks about Darvin Ham is not a good coach. LeBron is not a good leader. He's not listening. You know what I'm saying? They didn't think D'Lo, he was supposed to be traded. They ended up winning the in-season tournament. So you know how the NBA does it, bro. That little in-season tournament, they might try to do some shit that they say, oh, LeBron is the first one to win the in-season tournament and the NBA championship in the same season. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how they do it, bro. A little taste. So look, hold on. Let me go ahead on and, get up in this gate one time for the one time. My bad, y'all, all that beeping, man. Sound like the federales about here, man. We sound like the federales about here, though. Yeah, feel me? Oh, shit, I thought he said he wasn't gonna be here today, motherfucker. Pass in hot water, that's why. I don't know what the hell they be doing up in this motherfucker, boy. So that's just what it is. So, yeah. Yeah. So that Laker matchup, bro, with the Joker, they struggle. Hey, I think the Lakers, bro, are gonna struggle because the matchups are bad. I think they don't guard the pick and roll fairly well. I think that some of their best players are their worst defenders, and I just think that if Denver plays faster and plays more methodical in the half court and also in transition, I think that Denver can really beat the Lakers. But it just depends on how juiced up LeBron is going to be. If LeBron's going to be just flying down the middle of the lane, dunking on everybody, and then he's shooting those fucking threes, which they allow the magnets to kind of let them motherfuckers go in, I think that the Lakers have a shot, bro, to be honest with you. But if Denver plays the way that they know how to play, since Mike Malone is a really good coach, it's all going to come down to rebounding. You can't allow Rui Hachimura to get duck ins. You can't allow Rui Hachimura to get offensive rebounds. You can't allow Jackson Hayes to get offensive rebounds. And you have to box out Anthony Davis. If they can control the boards, I believe that if the Denver Nuggets control the boards, they win the series easy. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You already know you're going to be juiced up, Brody. So I think that, you know what I'm saying, it all depends on if they can control the boards or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a really, really, really good game. I mean, good series. But as far as from an entertainment, because everybody wants to watch LeBron. Everybody wants to see the Lakers win. A lot of people want to see the Lakers lose so they can start trolling and talking shit. I'm one of those people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't fuck with the Lakers, bro. I don't fuck with LeBron. I don't fuck with the Lakers anymore because of LeBron and AD and the way they got rid of all of our young guys. I didn't like the way they did that snake shit. And I never fucked with LeBron, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But with Nikola Jokic, the way he can see the court and pass out of the double teams and his ability to score in the paint, his ability to control the boards too. Nikola Jokic dominates AD. And for whatever reason, AD really can't do the things that he likes to do on Nikola Jokic. See, because he has size. Nikola Jokic has size and is a little physical with AD, and that kind of messes AD up. So AD is going to try to have to get to his face-up game and use his first step. But I don't even know how healthy AD really is. He had that back issue, remember. So AD might be like just like Joel Embiid trying to play through some stuff. If they don't have a healthy AD, they have no shot at all. If AD gonna be putting up 15 points and 12 rebounds, the Lakers are going home. AD needs to average 25 and 15 if you want to see AD. If you want to see the Lakers win, AD needs to be dominant offensively and defensively. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about that. They have a lot of size that they can throw on LeBron. They got players on the bench, like, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta put that in perspective. You know what I'm saying? And then we need to see what kind of Jamal Murray are we gonna get. He battled some injuries late in that season, regular season. So I don't know how healthy he is and how mobile he is. You know what I'm saying? KCP, we know we gonna get from KCP. Then you can bring Reggie Jackson off the bench, but even Reggie Jackson, like a little older, you know what I mean? But it seems like he always play good against the Lakers. And then you got Christian Brown coming off the bench. I just don't know. I don't know how that's gonna look. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to pay attention to that. We're really gonna have to pay attention to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's something to look out for. But I think that Denver, you know what I'm saying, with the way they play their style of offense, because Rui Hachimura and Aaron Gordon kind of does the same thing, but Aaron Gordon is a way better defender. He's a smarter player, and I think he's just better, you know what I'm saying, at recognizing coverages. Sometimes Rui Hachimura gets into that mode to where he feel like he can take over a game. You'll never see that from Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon plays his role perfectly for the Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? So that's real big. If D'Lo can't guard the pick and roll and can't guard and contain his matchup either on KCP or Jamal Murray, then he's gonna struggle. And then I didn't even mention Michael Porter Jr. Who's gonna guard Michael Porter Jr.? If LeBron James isn't following and keeping up with Michael Porter Jr., and then Austin Reeves really isn't a good defender, and you're banking on Spencer Dinwiddie, come on, man, stop it. Spencer Dinwiddie has lost everywhere he been. They teamed and lost, so he's kind of like the Chris Paul at this point. Every team that they go to, they lose. So we can't say Spencer Dinwiddie is the answer. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to pay attention to that. Michael Porter Jr. with his ability to stretch the floor and his ability to slash and get those duck ins, you know what I'm saying, to get offensive rebounds, that's gonna prove huge. You know what I'm saying, for Denver. So if Denver can control them boards, bro, and can limit the Lakers' fast break points, I believe Denver's half court defense is good enough, you know what I'm saying, to shut down the Lakers and what they want to do. The Lakers are really going to have to shoot high percentage from the three and from the field in order to win this series. And if the Lakers can't get out in transition, then that leads to, you know what I'm saying, them taking bad half-court three-point shots. If Denver plays the type of defense that we know they're capable of playing and that we've seen them play over the course of their, you know what I'm saying, time with Jamal Murray, Michael Porter, and this so-called, you know what I'm saying, dynasty that they're trying to put together over the last 4 or 5 years. So if we can see that, then I don't think the Lakers have a chance. So you have to limit them in fast break, and you have to control the boards. Period. You know what I'm saying? If they can limit Lakers' fast break opportunities and control the rebounding, then Denver gonna smash these fools. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Because we know the Lakers' strength is getting out in transition. That's what leads to open threes. That's what leads to all the dancing and the celebration and all that. So we gotta have to pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? I think Austin Reeves is gonna struggle in the series. You know what I'm saying? I think LeBron James gets his numbers, but it's not really impactful numbers because he's not going to be able to play defense and guard anybody. And I think AD is hobbled and injured, and I don't think that he's going to be able to match Jokic's production. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel about that. So that's what that is. But we going to end it right here. We at an hour. I'm at work. Motherfucking manager just walked by. And that's just what it is. So I just feel, based off of that, I gave you both 1-8 matchups. I gave you both playing games, and I gave you both 2-7 matchups in each conference. I wanted, if I had more time, I wanted to go through all the matchups, get to the 3-6 matchup, and then get to the 4-5, and that would have completed the whole segment. But I didn't have enough time. But you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I'll hop on some of y'all streams later, and we can discuss more. If y'all want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the other matchups or the matchups that I just went through. But I'll tap back in with y'all, you know what I'm saying, in a little while. And I just want to say I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Happy Friday, bro. I hope everybody has a blessed day, a safe day, you know what I'm saying, a productive day. You know, and like always, bro, love, live life, smile, cry, laugh, bro. Real E-Leezy, man. We out. Salute to my people. Salute, man. Appreciate, love y'all, bro. It's all love every time.